nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Tom Glavine is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he got the win in his last start, recorded double-digit strikeouts, and went deep into the ball game. Hoping he can do the same thing here.
Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, left fielder, number 3.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So this doesn't look good for now, as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period. Matt Wisler will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Matt Wisler.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. To third. Oh, and it eats up Johnson. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Here's Adrian now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this team has committed the fewest errors in the National League. They're fundamentally sound, and anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as good as an out. I can't wait to watch him here.
Yasiel Puig will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Maeda, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Number 1 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 1.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
They'll be looking to duplicate the success they had on that recent homestand where they finished 5-2.
And taken in out there for the first out. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Now to the plate, Danny Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Smith is on deck. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Smith will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Shot towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. After 1, no score. Justin Turner will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here. 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Wow, what a great play to run that ball down. And that's not an easy play because of the spin coming off of the bat there. You're not sure where that's going to go. Nice job of figuring out where it was, running it down, and making a play that was sure extra bases if you don't.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at first here, one man out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Standing in now, Elian Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
A runner on first with 2 away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Into the box, Maeda, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
On the money.
Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Turner is there, and he's got it for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Ender Inciarte will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Nick Markakis will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. In now, Kike Hernandez. And a pitch out, but Crawford's not going. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford. Nobody out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Adrian Gonzalez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he'll get back in safely. And there goes Crawford. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here, as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Jock Peterson is into the ball game now, as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 31.
Kelly Johnson steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Two and 0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. That would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Eric Ibar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eric Ibar.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Into the box now, number 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Line drive to left. Peterson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Standing in now, Danny Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two.
2 strikes.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Stepping in now, Smith. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Here's a high pop-up. Grandal has a play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to Turner Field following this. Number 30 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 30.
Yasiel Puig in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Howie Kendrick strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runner goes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in the switch hitter, Elian Herrera. He singled his last time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
One 0 count. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. One and one. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Smith. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
At the plate, Maeda. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pierzynski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Out in front of it, strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is dangerous. Because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a two-run shot for Nick Markakis. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Kelly Johnson.
Third baseman, Kelly.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Adonis Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jason Grilli is on his way in, and I don't get this one. It's the 5th inning.
Jason Grilli.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5.
Peterson.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. He's running towards second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Johnson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
But here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Number 1 will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Danny Swanson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Turner. The throw in time.
Oh, love it.
Now batting, number 17.
So striding in, Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This is pulled into right. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Trying to hold the lead. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. On his way to pitch number 75. Good battle. Count remains full. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second, around third, and being waved on home. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see. He was right on that one.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner back safely.
Just checking.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag, and by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The right fielder.
It looked like they were gunning for that low inside corner with the slider. But you see on show motion that this pitch, it's not even close. It winds up drilling him right in the leg.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Justin Turner makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And now the lefty Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Howie Kendrick steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Yimi Garcia will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Kelly Johnson will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Pitcher number 39, Jason Grilli.
Drew Stubbs will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Stubbs.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is a 3-pitch see ya here. They go in, out, in here in the sequence. I mean, it's a simple little pattern that seems easy to pick up on, but that's not always going to be the case.
In now, number 1. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
No strike.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Danny Swanson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
1-0.
Low for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, you know he wanted that one.
17.
Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Smith strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Turner Field. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher to tell you
Braves,
about here, and it's
number
the hard-throwing
40,
right-hander Alexi Ogando. Leading off the inning, Elian Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And look out as that one sails behind him. I don't think he liked that pitch much at all.
I don't blame him. That looked a little fishy right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now batting.
And this is just a great job of
Jimmy
protecting him.
Garcia.
You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 delivery. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith on the move and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Center fielder number 14.
And this has been a team struggling to get any offense going, so they needed this. In fact, this is just their first extra base hit of the night so far, so they need to make something come of it.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Eric O'Flaherty.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Two and two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Yasiel Puig, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Braves bullpen does their part. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers 3.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Dodgers,
come on now as they
number
turn things over
56,
to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Freddie Freeman digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score.
Freddie Freeman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Here it is on 3-1. 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
In now, A.J. Pierzynski coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peterson on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
This late in the game, that's still a pretty nice insurance run standing out there at third base. He was able to get the ball in the air, but not deep enough to try sending him. Well, now it's going to take a 2-out knock to get him in.
Nick Markakis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he lays off for ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves strand 1. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jim Johnson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 53, Jim.
Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Flowers is under it, and he'll put it away for the first out. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from Turner Field as we play inning number 8. Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Got him.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Into the box, Elian Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Trace Thompson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Trace Thompson.
Into the seats, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Swanson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Chris Hatcher is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
41, Chris Hatcher.
Kelly Johnson strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Herrera settles under it near second. 1 out.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 1. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he came right back in there with the fastball, even a little tighter that time. That's what you have to do against a guy like this.
Three and 0 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Danny Swanson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
On the ground to the right side. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Luis Avila.
Smith steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Check swing grounder to the right side. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Dodger bullpen does its job. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Arodys Vizcaino will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Jock Peterson will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
In now, Kike Hernandez as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Here's Flowers to put this ball away for out number 2.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Here's Adrian now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Freddie Freeman steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
For the Braves, first baseman, number 5.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Ender Inciarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now, if you start wondering about remaining pinch hitters, well, the cupboard's pretty bare. Just 1 guy left to choose from. Standing in now, the pitcher, Arodys Vizcaino. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. This game's all tied at 4. Yasiel Puig ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Well, not the most convincing way to start an inning right here. You're going to see him try to hold back, but he winds up making contact anyway. Sort of an excuse-me swing right there. And this is just an easy chance here on the mound, and that's a quick first out.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
One out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Here he comes on 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Dribbled to the right side. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Kelly Johnson steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch. especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half.
The batter,
Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Number 1 steps in now. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 4. Yasmani Grandal will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ranging back is Inciarte. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home, too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Elian.
Standing in now, Elian Herrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
A.J. Ellis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 17, A.J. Ellis.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And he doesn't look like the same reliever here in his 3rd inning of work. Looking a little worse for wear out there.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. Drilled to first. Freeman's got it. One there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Kike Hernandez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Even though
Nope,
this is
1-1.
still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Flowers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 4. Kenley Jansen will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Kenley Jansen.
Danny Swanson will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Puig. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. And any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Smith struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Jansen's ready. 1-0 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Freddie Freeman will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. A.J. Pierzynski would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gonzalez is up with it, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-4. Good night from Atlanta.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ballgame.